It's the Dr. Christmas Show, solving all of your holiday conundrums, one celebration at a time.
Well, hello and welcome to the Dr. Christmas Show. I am your host, Yvonne Lacey. You can find me at my website, drchristmas.com. That's drxmas.com. And you can subscribe there for my monthly newsletter. All year long, you get a nice little reminder of all of the holidays in that particular month, which I love to send to you, along with tips, tricks, holiday wisdom, trivia, all that good stuff. And I really love to hear from you. So please send me your emails and comments at drchristmas@drchristmas.com. And again, that's DRXMAS, and the RX is the prescription for your holidays. And hopefully you don't need one right now because you are happy and joyous. But just in case you're not, I have a great guest and a great episode for you today. But first things first, happy winter say that 10 times fast. Solstice. Winter solstice day. It is the first day officially of winter, and it is a little chilly out there, even in California. And you are listening to the podcast where we talk about all things holiday. And boy, are we in the holidays right now. We're in the thick of it. We're right in the heart of Christmas time. And I hope you're having a wonderful season and you're ready to wrap it up and have just an amazing Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, all the way through the new year. But before we get there, of course, there's things we've got to do. And my job is to make you less stressed and to have a wonderful holiday season with ease. And that's what I'm all about. So I was really thrilled when I had a visitor. And not on one visitor, but two visitors. Two lovely friends from the past. Well, one, and a new one today. I've got Ray and his son, Coops. Hi,
yes.
Guys.
Hello. How you doing today?
Doing
Hey,
well.
everybody.
Hey, there's Coops.
Yeah, we're lucky here to be with my gracious friend, Yvonne. Has a lovely podcast, and I've known Yvonne for years, and I brought my offspring here, Big Coops, here to help me out with this.
And this is fun for me because this offspring I've met for the first time. It's so fun to meet you.
Yeah, it's fun to meet you, too.
Isn't that weird that your dad and I met when we were your age?
I'm shocked about that, too.
We're old. We're old, Ray. Do you know that?
Yeah, he's probably amazed that I actually had friends and I know someone as lovely as Yvonne.
Well, it's fun to have these guys in studio because it's perfect because I really wanted to help people out who waited to the last minute to do shopping. Now, not everybody does that, but a lot of people do. And they say the difference is usually women shop early, like me. Shop in July. They shop way early in the year.
Which is totally ridiculous.
And
totally
some
ridiculous.
people, mostly guys, shop. They wait till the last minute to shop.
Which would be me, the winner.
But you don't have any problem doing that.
Never have any problem at all. Yeah, I think when you shop early, I think it's a waste of time. I know when most people go Black Friday shopping, which my son went one time with his aunt. And what did you think about the first time you went Black Friday shopping with your Aunt Phyllis?
It was horrible. It was like a nightmare. I didn't want to lose all my limbs, so I just left early.
Oh, my goodness.
There you go. That's
fun,
why
huh?
we wait.
That's
That's why we wait.
Yeah, that's why we wait. I literally say every year, I don't want to lose any limbs. I'm concerned about my health.
I don't think anybody's going to lose any limbs there, but I know what you mean by that. She came home. I'll never do this again. This is the worst thing. I got up early. Oh, my God.
And some people absolutely love it. They live for Black Friday. They love to get up early. And it's just the whole high of finding something at a great deal. But that didn't work for you.
No, it didn't work for me. And it would actually never work for me. And I refuse to get up early and waste
Coops
my...
is saying no. It's not happening for him
So
either.
you're never going to do that again, are you?
Never.
Even if it's a great deal?
No. I can wait till it's going to keep going on until Christmas.
That's true.
Yeah, so why would people waste going on Black Friday when it's just going to be the same thing closer to Christmas?
Got it.
There is the male's point of view.
Wow, that is a male's... Like, I've got a lot of testosterone in this room right now. So we're going to get back to the actuals of... How do you do your holiday shopping, Ray? Like, what happens to where you've always been cool, calm, and collected? That's your persona.
Yes, that's
but when we talked about holiday shopping, and I'd mentioned it to you, you're like, you just knocked that off in a day. And I went, what? How do you,
Yes.
what do you mean?
No, Christmas is one of the greatest holidays out there.
It is.
It is the greatest.
Absolutely.
And I know a lot of wonderful people who share that day as their birthday.
Hey, who's that?
I don't know. I don't know. But we'll find out soon
Okay.
about that. That's a whole other story.
Gotcha.
But on shopping, it's one of the easiest things to do. I mean, we've had this conversation before, and it's more of just listening, knowing what your partner or spouse or even kids want. And like, for instance, when you wanted that Xbox, how many times did you drop me that hint?
A lot of times.
And you know what the funny thing about it is? When you woke up on Christmas, what'd you have?
An Xbox.
Wow, amazing. You know what I didn't have to do? Go wait on Black Friday shopping. I know what he wanted. I went in there exactly and got it.
Well, now how does that really work? I mean, seriously, as a guy, most guys will shop. The difference between men and women is that women, we peruse, we go to a lot of stores, we come back, we look for the deals. Guys are so direct. It's like they need something, they go, boom, to the store, to the mall, whatever, they pick it up and they're out. And they shake their head and wonder what takes us so darn long.
The biggest difference between men and women shopping is this. Men know exactly what they want. And don't get me wrong, there's a lot of women that know exactly what they want too, so please don't kill me on that. When we go shopping, we have a plan. We know exactly what they want. Do we know what their favorite color is? We know what type of...
Well, maybe you do.
Well,
you know what their
I
favorite
do,
color.
because the key to this whole thing is listening.
Not all men are alike, yes.
And also, women, we don't have to shop for ourselves all the time.
Oh, good point there. You know what? So who does your shopping?
My mom.
So there we go again.
Yeah, there we go.
We're hunching and gatherings works for you guys. So, yeah, you do very little shopping. So when you do it, you know what's going on.
You know what the great thing about it is when I take my son somewhere and he wants to go get the newest, latest, greatest video game, he knows exactly what he wants. He goes right to the shelf. He's done his research and walks into that store. And what do?
Just get it.
There you go. Just get it. So
Just
that should be the new saying.
All right. So let's say it's this holiday season. I want to know your advice for those who waited to the last minute. Could be male, could be female, but now they're a little stressed out about, oh my gosh, I have this laundry list of people to take care of, or even a small list, but it's still a big deal. How do they get it done?
This is the easiest way to do it. My thing is this. I know exactly when the mall's open.
All right.
And the mall's open at 8 a.m. I'm up and out the house by 15 minutes before.
Got it. So you got to get a good early start.
Early start.
And you hit it.
Hit the malls.
And you're doing this on Christmas Eve.
I'm doing this on Christmas Eve. I'm up and early.
You hear that, folks? It's amazing.
I know.
Or early Christmas morning.
No. Well,
Yeah, I don't
actually, no. Well, but I try
have you've pushed to that level too?
I pushed it once, but I normally
but
don't.
Christmas Eve
is the prime time.
Okay.
And so then I get there at the mall or my local shopping center, and I usually see a bunch of other guys. And we're there walking around. We give them the nice little, hey,
That's
what's
right.
up?
You're doing a wink at each other because you're all there doing the same thing.
We're all doing the same thing. We're like, yeah, here
Okay.
we are. We got
It's
this.
Guys' Day at the mall.
Yes,
All right.
exactly. Nothing but
Women,
guys.
this might be a good day to go to the mall.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
Single ladies.
There's a lot.
There you
Okay.
go. And so we go there, and we know exactly, because we've taken the time over the past 360-something days to know what we need to do and what gifts we're buying, because we've listened of what our spouses, our kids, our significant others, our family members wanted.
So that's the key, too. It's all about listening.
It's
That's
all
what
about
makes,
listening.
and I talk about that a lot when people ask me, how are you such a good gift giver? Because people get really surprised and they're just kind of blown away or impressed. It doesn't matter how big or small the gift is. They always say it's just right. And the truth of the matter is when they ask me how I do it, it's exactly that. It's because I listen. I take the time to remember what it is that they're really looking for, what they're about, who they are, and whether I jot it down or keep it in my memory bank or buy early. That's my thing. But I do
Buy late.
Listen. And yours is, hey, buy late. And that's the key, right? You're listening to what people want.
Yes, exactly. It's just the conversation.
Or like.
And anything in daily conversations that you have with your friends, your family members, or anybody that you're going to be giving a gift, you're going to have that conversation about, oh, I saw this on TV. Oh, my God, I love that sweater. And you think, oh, mental note, she loves that sweater. Oh, if anybody's the watch or an album or whatever it may be, and I dated myself and I said album, my God. I dated myself there.
Coops going, what's that,
I know, what's
Dad?
what's an album?
What's an album?
What's an album?
Yay.
I know.
Okay. And he knew what a tape recorder was today earlier when he talked about that. I'm impressed.
Exactly, the tape recorder. But just the whole thing is just listening, having that conversation. You have just having the communication open with your friends and family members. Make it that much easy to remember things. When you remember something, the littlest things that they may want, it makes it that much easier to shop. But the issues that women have is that they have so many other things going on in their lives. I mean, they're the caregiver, they're this, they're the mother, they're everything to men, because without women, men would cease to exist. And so they have so many other things on their mind. Shopping is something that they overthink. They already know what to get, but they just overthink the process. And I think that's what they may have a problem with.
Yeah, well, but you're right, though. I mean, that's what I talk about in my book,
Yep.
Taking Back Your Holidays, which I just wrote and was released in November.
Wow, that was a shameless plug.
It is a total shameless plug
I
because
love it.
I am just loving my book. But it's really all about that. It's to people to try and relax, de-stress, and really enjoy the holidays because nowadays we do have a lot going on. And you're right, women try to do too much over the top, and then they end up not enjoying the holiday.
Yeah, and and most women out there that are overthinking this, if they just went with their first instinct, which I do, if they went the first instinct, go, oh, should I get this brown sweater? Then it's going to be, oh, should I get the gray one? Should I get the blue one? It's like, your first thing you do, if you just grab that brown one, 9.8% out of 10, it's going to be the right one.
But you know what? Women, we enjoy shopping. So, and this isn't really exclusive to just men and women.
True.
I mean, that's a pretty big stereotype. But I would say there are some people who love to shop and some people who don't. Some people who shop all year long for Christmas. Some people who knock it out Christmas Eve, just like you're saying. So
I love to shop.
You
I
do it. Oh, you do. Okay.
I do love to shop.
So if you're there on the 24th, do you bring a list with you?
No list at all. This is
it's all mental.
It's all mental. I mean, I have a pretty good, which I actually have a pretty scary memory, but I do remember things, just the little things that. No, not as good. My son.
Coops got a good memory.
He has the most ridiculous memory.
That's not good because when you promise him something, he's going to bring that back out.
It's really ridiculous memory, and I think you got that from me. But I go in there and I remember the conversation I had. I mean, I saw a commercial and I go, oh, hey, that's pretty cool. Oh, I'd like that, and that's the thing I would buy. Or, wow, you smelled really nice today. What perfume is that? Or what lotion was that?
Oh, nice one.
So
you do your work all year long.
I'm working it 365 days a year. I'm always working it just to get information.
Nice.
And men out there, I can tell you this much. If you have the communication out there, and if you just ask the simple questions, nonchalant, hey, God, that perfume smells great on you. What is that? Boom, there's your gift.
Now, do you have a laundry list of people that you need to give gifts for? Is it pretty deep, or do you keep it short and sweet?
It's pretty deep between my
big family.
A big family. I come from a family of 4 sisters.
Okay.
And I have how many nieces and nephews do we have? About 15 or 16. Yeah, so you don't even know your own relatives. That's just sad. And I know that you had a good memory. So I went to you, and you don't have a good memory.
Hey, you don't know my great grandma's birthday?
And things like that.
Yes,
he knows.
Yes, he knows stuff like
all
that.
All right. You know baseball stats, or you remember all that stuff? What?
Not that many stats.
Okay, we need to get you to do that so we can have a little child prodigy here. So we
a child prodigy.
We can quiz him.
But no, that's the thing about it. My list is pretty big because I do come from a large family. My in-laws also, and so
and you do it all. You're still able to knock
get it all out. It's just the little things, and it may sometimes come with like, "Hey, what do you think they want?" But it's not. It's a very short and quick. Hey, I'm going here.
Boom.
What do you need?
And how long are you usually at the mall?
I'm in the mall and out.
Because it's Christmas Eve. You want to get home and hang with the family and eat
hour and
and
a half.
drink. And
hour and a half.
What?
Hour and a half. Hour and a half.
To take care of your list.
To take care of my list.
And you think all the other guys, too. You're just nodding at each other, and you go in, you do your thing.
It's no stress. It's very calm. It's very relaxed. All the guys.
And you get there early for the parking, and when it opens, and you're done.
And the crazy thing about it is when you go that early in the morning, and there's mostly men. There's no kids running around. And I know when women are shopping, they usually have their kids with them. They have to watch.
So they're home waiting for Santa, prepping, and you're out doing your thing.
And it makes it easy for me because I mean I like to get it done. I mean it's out of sight, out of mind. I mean, and what I do is like, okay, I know I need to go to the Gap. I know I need to go to this store. I know I need to do this store. So first thing I do when I walk in the mall, I go, okay, I go to the directory, which may sound silly. But I go to the directory.
Well, no, because you got to have a plan.
Yes,
you got to know where you're going. If it's got an hour and a half, you want to make sure that you're mapping where you're going first.
So you map out your plan.
You've got strategy.
Yeah, so there is a little bit of strategy to it.
Strategy's important.
Yeah,
strategy's important.
Thank you.
Cooper, you're learning here, Coops. You're learning how the Christmas Eve shopping is going to go. So I have to ask you this. After you do that, and you've got all your gifts, and it's Christmas time, and you give your gifts, are they well received? Have you ever had any really just not
Have I given you a bad gift?
Well received gifts?
No, you haven't.
Nice. Okay, so Dad's doing well for Coops.
And you
what
guys
about
can't
other
see
people?
you can't see this, but I am paying him right now for saying that. So I think the gifts are well received. I mean there's
you do a pretty good job.
I think I do pretty good. I mean not patting myself on the back, but I think I do pretty good.
Can.
And
you can if you're going on
thank you very
December
much.
24th.
I'm patting myself.
I'm impressed.
Well, thank you.
Alone with that, but you think you
I
pretty
think
much knock it out of the park.
Yeah, I think I do pretty good because the thing about it is we go back to the whole thing, listening, because listening is the key to anything in life. If you listen, you pay attention, and it makes your life that much easier, especially it comes with me on Christmas, because I already know what all my nieces, my nephews, my kids, relatives.
So you're doing your research all year long.
Yes.
Well, you know what they want. You go in, you get it done. Hour and a half, boom. You and the other guys take care of it, and you win with the gifts. You think you do a good job. Is there any one that you think was sort of a miss? Was there a misfire?
There's been misfires before. There's been misfires before, and
And
how
did you know? Did they just come out and tell you?
They
look on their face?
the look on the face, kind of like, what's this? You know,
That reminds me of something that happened.
what happened? Tell me what happened. One of my misses.
No, it wasn't one of your misses, like one of the relatives' misses.
Oh. Well, there's a lot of those, right? There's the ugly sweaters. That's right. Well, we could leave the relative nameless, but what happened? What did you get?
Okay, so what happened is that on Christmas Eve, which we usually have our mom's side. Well, actually, I think I just gave part of it away.
Oh, okay.
I didn't
Sorry.
mean to.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
But anyway.
Okay, so what happened was I opened one of my gifts, and apparently it was something I already had.
Okay, so it was a double.
That cost like $60. So.
Ooh, that was a big gift there.
Yeah, I was gonna say like, oh no. My face was like, oh no.
I remember when that happened. It was kind of
a common oops. I mean, if there's something you really want and everybody knows it, maybe they didn't communicate.
Yeah.
Which I'm big on communication all the time when you're experiencing Christmas and listening, which is huge.
It's huge as listening.
But
and
that can happen. You get a double gift. But you can just share. You shared that with them, didn't you?
Shared?
Yeah. That's not so bad. I thought you were talking more about the ugly sweater or something that didn't fit.
Have you ever got a bad
the underwear that you get all the time.
Man, I've never gotten really bad gifts.
Nice. You guys are
really.
You guys are doing well.
Good for you.
In the family.
No, nice. but I've had a miss, and it's like I tell men to stay away from a couple things.
Oh, okay. So there's the do not buy list.
This is what you do not do.
What's the do not?
You do not buy clothes.
Okay, clothes are no.
You do not buy clothes for your for a significant other. You do not because you.
Well, you're gonna. It's bad because if it's too big.
Yep. Oh.
Women get offended. If it's too small. Women are going to get offended.
Yeah, and or you get that. Or you get that. You want me to wear this? Where?
Or you thought this would fit me? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So no clothes.
No clothes. That's the one thing you want to stay away from.
And you had another one. What was the other one?
If you're going to buy jewelry, there's only one. If you're going to buy jewelry.
Yes. Don't say no because women love jewelry.
Women do love jewelry.
Yes.
But if they're expecting that certain type of ring. And they get something else other than that ring.
Then they're shattered, right?
Yeah.
The diamond earrings aren't going to work.
Yeah,
the diamond was supposed to be something else.
Yeah, the diamond earrings are a great gift,
right.
But they're expecting a diamond somewhere else that could go sideways real quick.
Has that
No, that has not happened to me.
But you're warning.
I'm warning because I've seen it happen to other people.
So jewelry, a lot of guys get their significant others or friends, close friends or whatever, jewelry. But you're saying just stay away from the jewelry.
Okay. Stay away from the jewelry.
All right.
I would if I had suggestions for
It's not good to get a little box, is what you're saying.
Yeah, because they may want that box from a certain store.
Got it.
And it's just like they see it from not to say any shameless things. They see a box from Zales and they want something from Tiffany's.
Got it. All right. So with all this stuff shopping that you do on the 24th, when you knock it out. Are you enjoying your holiday season when it starts? Come December 1st, when we first get into the season, or right after Thanksgiving, you're not worried about it. You're just you're enjoying all the festivities without the stress.
I love the holidays, not as much as my son. Big Coops loves the holidays.
What are some of the biggest tradition, Coops? Why do you like the holidays so much?
Well, it means
obviously
more spending time with family.
Yes.
And the gifts, of course.
Gifts, well, of course, but
gifts.
I know, but the holidays. What else do they mean besides the gifts? Spending time with family.
There's baking, like baking holiday goods.
Are you a baker?
No, but my mom.
But you're right next to your mom.
Wait a minute. Let me rephrase this. He is going to be. He's a great eater. He's going to be a great chef because he spends a lot of time in the kitchen, learning how to cook. And
that's a good man trait. You got to have that skill.
And I'm saying this now not because he's on my son, but he does spend a lot of time learning the basics of cooking.
That's great.
Yeah.
And Ray, you're a good cook?
Oh, I'm a fabulous cook.
Oh, okay. Don't hold back.
Wait a minute.
I was joking.
Okay. All right.
You like Dad's cooking, don't you?
Yeah.
That's good. Okay. So what else about the holidays? So spending time with family, the baking, the eating, of course, the food.
Well, it's always on Christmas morning how the excitement of opening or wondering what you want or got. I mean,
Right. Of course, it's that anticipation.
yeah.
Yeah.
So what other like traditions that you like that we do? Anything that we do that's fun that you can think about for the holidays?
Oh, like on Christmas Day when we're with your side of the family when we do bingo.
Oh, you guys play bingo.
Oh, bingo is a whole.
You got Christmas bingo going on.
No. This is not Christmas bingo. This is Christmas ghetto bingo.
Christmas ghetto bingo. Do tell. What
Okay.
happens with Christmas ghetto bingo?
Christmas ghetto bingo, and it's a whole nother level.
This is the kind of stuff I love.
We,
Finding people's traditions.
we play a bingo game that is the most cutthroat bingo game that you can ever imagine.
Vicious. Okay,
It
we
is
got a vicious bingo.
We,
And are there prizes to win? Like
Oh,
what happens?
yes, there's
what happens
prizes.
if
And
I
it's-
say bingo? What,
Just
what
like
do
you win
get?
$50 or something like
Woo!
that.
We're going for cash.
Oh
Cold
yeah,
hard cash.
and you never believe how loud it is in there. It's just like so loud that Nevada can hear you.
Who kicks up the money? Do you all do
Well,
a,
we do a
pool
little
and
pool, but
okay.
we have the it's such we've had little kids cry.
Oh no, we can't
make-
have
We
that.
have the kids crying. in
Can't
bingo.
have that on
We've
Christmas
had-
Day.
we've
I'm going to
had-
have to boycott your.
Yeah,
no.
we've had kids because they play for $5 scratch-off tickets and they act like it's $50 billion. They think it's like all the Bitcoin in the world.
It's
That's
right there
right
in
there.
those scratchers.
It's
That
one of
sounds really fun, though.
Yeah, it's
Without
real-
the kids crying, might be a little
Yes.
better, but
I just
okay.
don't try to go into it. I just help my Aunt Angie to help
Ghetto
out.
bingo. Okay.
I just help her with the calling out numbers because I'm the one with the loud voice.
Right. Yes, you are. You have a nice, strong voice, Coops. That's very right.
So yeah, it's one of those things that we enjoy doing as a family. We always look forward to it.
That's
and
fun. Any other traditions as you're going up to Christmas? I mean, do you do any charity work? Are you doing some ice skating? Like, whoa,
No.
what do you do?
Well, technically this is California, so it's gonna be hard to ice skate.
There's
here.
plenty of places to ice skate.
skate.
Come
Yeah,
on,
man.
we've got
Come
rinks.
on,
We've got
there's
rinks.
Hey, I'm just stating the facts right now.
oh, the facts, nothing but the facts. I don't think you've been ice skating once in your life, haven't you?
Yeah.
Okay, see, there you go. We
Hey,
filled,
that's
we
a
filled it.
very Christmassy thing
Yeah,
to do.
there you
There's
go.
plenty of rinks around here.
That was in January though.
Oh, saved in January. We missed it. But the thing, getting back on track here in the whole shopping thing, because I know my son here, he likes to talk about his traditions. But the shopping, it's one of those things where, for us men, it's easy for me because I let all the craziness from November 25th on, the Black Friday stuff, get all the crazy people out of there.
You let it go. Yeah.
I let it go.
Well, and that's your tradition.
Yeah.
It's okay that we're talking about traditions.
it's
Don't
a-
mind. But it is a kind of a tradition. I don't think you'd ever break it. Would you ever
No,
go shopping
I would never.
earlier?
No, I would never, never, ever do it. And I hope my big Coops here, he follows mine and goes on New Year. Not New Year's. Now I'm getting my days mixed up. On Christmas, I know Christmas Eve. That would be really bad late shopping if I was shopping on New Year's.
So how about you, Coops? When you go shopping, I'm sure you have a little list of things that you have to get others and money that you've saved. Do you work? Do you do any, or do you get an allowance? How do you fund your gifts? Or
I wish I had allowance.
Oh,
Now it's been cut.
dads.
Yeah, because you cut like
Wow.
I don't know, remember when you cut it, but I just remember I don't have an allowance anymore.
So you probably do chores around the house and you earn your keep, right? And you get a
Yeah.
little Christmas money. And when do you go shopping?
I go shopping whenever I'm able to.
So you don't wait until the 24th. You do it here and there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Would you like to try going shopping with me on the 24th?
Wow, this might be a good bonding father-son thing.
No.
He's looking scared. He's like, I don't know if I can wait till the 24th.
Can you wait till the 24th? Can you handle that?
Maybe.
Have you done some shopping already, Coops? Are you
A little bit.
a little bit? Okay.
See, you already sold out on me already. That's the best thing about it. You sold out on me. But yeah, I mean, don't let him fool you. He does earn his money. He does his chores. And now we're going to reevaluate this whole allowance thing. Now we're going to reevaluate that.
You know what? Going back to Ray, when you shop on the 24th, there's a lot of deals out there too.
Yeah, there's a lot
I
of
bet you're
deals. I
getting some good. But a lot of people say stuff's already picked over.
No,
there's nothing left.
I think that's the biggest misconception out there.
Okay.
I mean, there are great sales on the day Black Friday. I mean, I'm not.
Right.
I'm not going to dispute that.
But on the 24th,
But the 24th, they're just as good or even better because they've already marked it down. I mean, yeah, if you need that one hot item that everybody's looking for, of course.
we talked about that. Yeah, if you want to give the hottest toy,
yeah,
right? You don't want to wait
You
till
can't
the
wait
last
till the
minute for
24th.
that.
I mean, I'm not going
Okay.
to try and sell anybody a bill of goods on that.
Okay.
I mean, that's going to be gone. But if you're doing standard shopping, nothing crazy, the hot gift or the hot item, or if you're looking for those headphones or whatever that everybody wants, you're not going to find them on the 24th.
Got it.
If you're just doing regular shopping, you can find everything you need on the 24th, not being picked over. Because the great thing about this, it's a little known secret here. I did my research. A lot of the employees, they actually restock their shelves to get rid of the leftover items on the 24th. And everything's nicely, neatly folded and put away on the shelves, not picked over, not in a big bin.
So it's looking good.
It's looking great.
They clean up. You and the rest of the guys that are wandering
around the hall.
You're doing okay.
And the great thing about it is this. I mean, we're in and out and done. We start at 8. I'm home no later than 10 a.m. and I'm relaxing.
God! So you're home by 10.
Yeah, and
you're drinking your second cup of hot cocoa, waiting for Santa and the festivities to begin.
And you watch little sports, and then life is good.
And life is good. And you put a bow on it.
Yeah, exactly. The great thing about it, there's no stress, there's no issues, there's no fighting over parking spots.
And I bet you in a pinch, if you lived in a place, yes, we live in California, but if you lived in the snow and you were snowed in, you couldn't go anywhere but the local convenience store. You could still knock it out.
I can still knock it out there. I can still knock it out there. I can go
with good gifts too.
Yeah, good gifts too. Not the cheap ones. I mean, some good gifts. I mean, that's.
But you could do it at the local Rite Aid, CVS, whatever.
But the thing, I mean, I know everybody says this, the thought that counts, and it does.
And
but you know, if you put thought in it and you listened, going back to that, listen and communicate it, you'll know that little tiny item at the convenience store may be insignificant to somebody else, but it's going to be the most valuable and important gift that person receives because you listen and you took the time to know what they want.
I'm big on that too because not everybody has a whole lot of cash to be spending this time of year, and a lot of people prefer to do charitable work, right? Give that rather than to give gifts or to have a lot of bills come January.
Yeah.
So it really is more about the small sentimental gift. And I like to say if somebody's really struggling and scratching their head about what to give someone else, I go back and say, well, why a gift? Are you really planning to give this person a gift, and is it necessary? Or not that a gift is ever necessary, but is it coming from the heart where you truly want to give this person a gift and not expect one? Because a lot of times we do that whole tit for tat, right? Like, he's going to give me a gift or she's going to give me, so I have to give them something. And really, the true spirit of it is I'm giving because I want to give, not because I'm expecting.
Yeah, the thing about it, the gift giving, I always tell my kids, and they always think that I'm crazy when I say it. I always tell them, you don't have to get me a thing.
That's always tough to hear.
It's the toughest thing to say. I know it's tough when I know and I'm saying I sincerely mean it. And I know a lot of times guys don't make that mistake. When a woman tells you, don't get me anything.
Yes, what about that? When she says, no, I don't want anything. Don't get me anything. What does that mean? Is that code?
That's code for you better get me something. You better get me something, and you better have been listening the other days.
It better be right, huh?
Otherwise, you're dead if you don't give me something.
Is that
there you go. There you go.
Okay,
that's what it is.
That's women's code.
Yeah, that's the code thing for it. And if you fall
but when you say don't get me anything, you really mean it.
I really mean it because the thing about it, there's so many things that people have done for me, small things that. Just me giving this opportunity to do this podcast,
no.
I would never ask for a gift from you ever again because this would be the greatest gift of
all.
all.
So I can scratch you off my gift list?
Scratch you off. Your debt is paid for me for the rest of my life.
Oh, my goodness.
So, just the little things like that. And when I say that, because, my kids have given me so much in my life. A gift.
They're your gift, right?
Yeah, they're my gift. And so I don't need a gift from them to go, oh, this is going to make my holiday perfect. When I say that to them, I sincerely mean it.
Right, but let's reverse this a little bit because they want to get you something, right? So Coops, like what do you give your dad? Like, do you listen and figure out what his likes are all year long and come up with some pretty good gifts for him?
Yeah, mostly because I just remember he likes Seahawks stuff. So
okay.
Big Seahawks fans.
Big
Go
Seahawks
Hawks.
fan. Okay. It's easy, right, to give your dad a little something to
just
say
either
thanks.
Seahawks or cooking utensils. That's what you usually
All right.
See,
so you are
cook.
the chef.
I'm
okay.
a cook. So what the thing about it is this. When I see something on TV, I go, hey, that looks cool. And I give them like the hint,
Got it.
And so they know, next thing you know, it ends up under the tree.
Dun,
So,
dun, dun.
and that's what I'm trying to teach them how to listen because when we're watching TV or whatever, we pass something.
Valuable lessons.
And I go, that's my little mechanism on that. So when it comes down to it, guys and girls out there, if you're unsure, all the women out there, if you're unsure what to get your spouse or boyfriend, or he wears this fabulous cologne and it smells good on him. And you think, you go, wow, that's a great smell. Cologne.
What about buying cologne for someone
Oh.
that the way that I like? If there's something I like and I want the guy to smell that way. Is that
that's
work?
great. That's a
Okay.
great thing, because the thing about it is that'd be different if he wasn't your boyfriend or something like
Because
that.
I don't know if that would work the other way, though. If you're buying a woman something that's brand new and not something that she normally wears.
Well, see, that's when we go back to the listening. and paying
That's the
attention.
listening.
The listening
She
part,
might have
because-
said, wow, that looks nice. I want to try that.
Yeah, or if
Yeah.
you take the time and go shopping with them, and are they trying on something, or they go on a date with them and they smell great, or their lotion they put on, you go, wow, what is that? What are you wearing? That smells great. Mental note. That's what you buy.
All right.
And then it's a win-win, because
Well-
one, she knows that you're listening.
Yes.
Two, you got her a great gift that you wanted.
There you go. It's not that hard, right?
It's not that hard. It's not that hard at all.
There you have it from the shopper whisperer. I should
the
call
shopper.
you, right?
I-
The shopping
I
whisperer.
don't know about that, but I try.
And this year you're going to take your son with you so you can teach him the
I'm
ropes.
gonna teach him the ropes.
See all the guys that are hanging out in
So
the
will that
mall.
make me Shopper Whisperer Junior then?
I think so.
There you go.
You're going to learn it all.
You're gonna learn it all.
There'll be the guy code there. You guys will.
He'll learn the secret handshake
Right,
and all
secret
the
handshake,
and all
smiles, the little nods.
Yeah, the club. There's a little. See, most people don't know at the malls. There's a little club that all the men go to there. So we all
Got
get
it.
a little nod and the secret handshake and stuff like that.
Got it. Well,
Yes.
there you are. Well, I do hope that you have a wonderful Christmas, an awesome holiday. We still have some time before the big day, so you're saying there's plenty of shopping time.
There's
no
plenty of
stress,
time.
no
Yeah.
worries. Today is the shortest day of the year because we're hanging out on winter solstice today. So I guess they should,
I
right?
forgot today.
Today is the day. So I guess they need to get to this. They need to get to the store pretty soon.
Oh no, we don't need to go to the store anytime.
Not
soon.
today, right?
Not
The
today.
20th.
We're gonna go on Sunday.
Got it.
We're going
Okay.
Sunday morning. Sunday
I
morning.
know where you'll be.
Sunday morning, right after I make you make breakfast, and we're gonna.
Before we leave, we just get something.
Yeah,
Got it.
That's it. Then
All
we're out the door, and we'll be out.
Yeah.
Well, there you have it. Words of wisdom from the guys who know how to shop at the last minute. So you can get it all done. There's plenty of tips that they've given us that you can go out and do your thing. So you're not worried about it at all.
Not just the last on a closing note is this: guys, girls, just listen. If you listened all year, it should be a snap. That's it.
And I'm sure they did. So now that they can go to the mall or whatever store that they're going to, and they can knock it out.
And actually know it. Listen and don't overthink it.
All right. So the tips are get an early start.
Yep.
Get your parking in. Know what you're going to get.
Yep.
Have your list in mind. Have the people that you know you're getting something
decisive.
for. And just be decisive.
Yeah.
Just pick it up. Done. Because really, probably your first choice, that intuition, your first gut choice is the winner.
You know, when I first started shopping, just shopping for anybody, I was so indecisive with things. It would drive me nuts. And when I became more decisive with things, it made life so much easier. And it ended up working out good for me. I mean, just go with your gut. You know this person, go with your gut. And your gut never steers you wrong.
There you go. So words of wisdom from Ray and his son Coops.
Yep.
Thank you both for coming on the show and talking about how to shop. And I wish you both the happiest of holidays. Merry Christmas.
Merry
to you
Christmas
too.
there.
Thanks for being on the show.
All right. Bye.
And there you have it. You've heard the words of wisdom from those who shop right up until the last minute. So don't worry, you have plenty of time. Get out there and get your shopping done. And more importantly, enjoy your time with your friends and family. And Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Of course, what I'd really like to see is Ray wrapping those gifts. So I'm sure Ray probably pays Coops a little money to wrap those things up. But in any case, if you enjoyed this podcast, a great gift you can give me is to write up a review. You can do it on iTunes. Just give me a rating, and hopefully you enjoy the show. And we will see you very soon talking about New Year's. For right now, just enjoy your Christmas. Merry everything. Thanks for listening.
The Dr. Christmas podcast is recorded at Resonant Audio and produced by Second Sense Creative.